Hey, it's Greg on here with MaritimeGardening.com. I get a lot of questions about garlic because I've done lots of garlic videos. I love growing garlic. I find it very easy to grow. I think people that don't grow it just don't know what they're missing. They don't know how easy it is to grow and how successful you can be with no work. I mean, you stick it in the fall and you pick it later on. But lots of people ask me questions. When do you harvest it? Can you harvest this? Can you harvest that? What part can you use? At every stage of the garlic's life, there's a part you can take. When the shoots first come up, you can cut those right off and use them. Of course, that'll kill the whole plant, but you can do that. There's a part of the world where they take those first shoots and cut those off and pickle them and make a sort of delicacy out of that. But that sacrifices the whole plant, so I wouldn't recommend that. But if you see mine right here, right there, looking really good, nice and big and thick and strong, and some of them are a good 3/4 inch at the base. But when they're at this stage, you can start taking a little bit from each one to use for things. I'm going to make a pasta sauce tonight, and I'm going to take a little bit off of these. I find that the very lowest, I guess you call them leaves or shoots, they start to yellow and lose vitality anyway over time, so why not just snap them off and use them in your cooking? So I'm going to show how I do that. Just a very quick video. I just was out here picking some food here with my little girl, and I just thought, hey, why don't I show? I snapped off a couple stalks of garlic, and I said, oh, I don't think I've ever filmed that, so I'm going to show you that. Okay, so stay tuned here. All right, so here we have a string of plants, right? And I find these lower leaves, they sort of lose they're starting to yellow at the end. You can just break that off and, get rid of that part, but a bit papery down there, but you can use that. It's perfectly usable. So why not, right? Well, you just take a few of them. Here's a broken one. I don't know what broke it, maybe some rain or something, I don't know. But you can take that. It's probably not, contributing much to the plant. So, in a very short amount of time, I'm just taking one leaf off each plant. And the plant can totally handle that, right? So there, in a couple seconds I got all that. And, I would say in terms of garlickiness, maybe if you had twice as much, it might be the garlickiness of one head of garlic or close to it. It's hard to say exactly, but if you eat any one of these, it's got a strong garlic taste. I mean, my daughter tried to eat a piece like this. We love garlic in my house, but she ended up spitting the whole thing out because it's got a garlic. It's not as strong as pure garlic, of course. It's mild. Now you can even use it in salad. You can use it in lots of things. But this part of the garlic is totally edible, and it's got that garlicky taste. So, the next stage of the garlic will be the scapes, right? The flowers that come out of the center. They'll show up in late July, or at some point in July. But for now, you've got those. Don't overdo it. I just sort of work my way from one end of the garden to the other every time I need garlic, and then I'll leave. I only take one or two of these leaves off each plant, and I don't take any more at all. I just leave it alone from that point on. Just one or two from each plant. The plant can handle that, and leave the plant alone. Anyway, just a short video on garlic, and when it's early in the year and you're tired of buying it in the store, whether you got issues with buying Chinese garlic, or you want to buy local, and the local garlic's never cheap, and you've got all kinds of garlic growing in your garden, but it's not ready to harvest yet. I mean, I'm not going to be ready to harvest garlic till late July here. Maybe another 2 or 3 weeks I'll start getting the garlic scapes, and once the garlic scapes come along, you can forget this noise, because they're far superior to the leaves, right? They're just a great thing. I actually enjoy, you could almost call it garlic scape season. I grow so much garlic. I've got maybe 150 heads of garlic growing in here, and I'm going to have 150 garlic scapes. And I use all of them. I use them basically as a garlic source. for the duration. And I also pickle what I can't use because they all sort of come in at the same time. You just get a ridiculous amount of them, and you want to pick them when they're ideally tender. Maybe I can do some videos on that. Not only how to pick them, but how to pickle them and how I use them in my cooking. If you're interested in that, let me know. So anyway, just another video on a obscure topic in garlic. How to harvest the greens. Can you use them? Yes, you can. Are they good in your cooking? Yes, you can. But you cut them up really fine, and I prefer to cook them. I think you can use them in a salad. I would dice this up and use it in a Caesar salad or something like that. I wouldn't think twice about it. Generally speaking, I prefer to cook most of my greens, especially things that are fibrous like this. But you could eat it raw if that's your thing, right? So I wouldn't make a garlic smoothie if I was you. Certainly not before you go to work. Anyway, I hope that gave you some good ideas and gave you some ideas of how to use your garlic early in the season. If you enjoyed this content, please like, share, subscribe, sub bell, all that good stuff. Until next time, get out there, get at it, have fun in your garden. Thanks for watching.